Welcome everybody to another episode of Command Combat Computer Reports. Today we have the Visigoths versus the Western Roman Empire. And as you can see the forces on the screen here. We're about to go into the battle itself, so I won't really repeat them very much here, but you can see both of them are kind of mixed. The Romans have a couple of siege artillery things there. Anyway, so let's go ahead and put it on pause here. I'll introduce, we got Troy and Cliff here today.
Hello, how you doing?
Hi, I guess I'm here.
We got the Visigoths, which my guess is it's Goths from Viz, so that would mean what, Viz High School, and a bunch of kids in white makeup that are spoiled brats and complain endlessly.
That's them.
Well, put it that way, I already know who I want to win.
Whoever beats up on them?
Anybody who beats up on them.
Tefala, well actually, what are they actually, Cliff?
Well, these the Goths are basically people from the steppes of Russia. They've come over. They've been pushed out of their territories into Europe by the on-pressing of the Huns, who are going to be following behind them. And
talk about between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, exactly. And these people are coming in looking for new territory. They follow their herds into the west, and also they found that the west is easy picking because they're basically nice cities and easy way to live. And this is a point where Roman Empire is pretty weak.
And these guys are really ripped.
Yeah, well, a lot of these guys work as mercenaries for the Roman Empire, and they've learned how to fight Romans by fighting for the Romans.
Oh, okay. They were formerly part of them.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We got heavy melee cavalry. The Gothic. Oh, this is the general.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can spot the general. Who do you think is actually in charge here?
He's the one with the prettiest clothes.
Oh, well, it's probably this one, the one with kind of red.
Yeah.
There we go, Versace, right there.
That's him.
All right, Versace. Let's see what you can do, man.
General Versace, and then we got noble Germanic horsemen over here. We got half-naked dudes. What are they?
These are just basic
Bow,
everyday.
chicka, bow.
Basic everyday foot soldier. Poor kid. Only thing he has is a sword.
So basically, we're seeing just a whole horde of Russell Crowes.
Yeah, basically.
And a heavy spear.
Russell Crowe in his prime.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got very light crossbow infantry.
Yeah.
A bunch of guys just carrying their crossbows around.
Interesting. The crossbow is a Chinese invention.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
And it gets introduced into the West by people coming from the steppes of Russia.
Well, and this is an interesting setup. We got very light bow infantry in front of the crossbows. Usually, I think it'd be the opposite way around.
Well, the crossbow is a short-range weapon and it's very powerful. This is a long-range weapon, and these are basically skirmishers.
Okay, so they'll probably run behind them.
Oh,
and they got chicks there.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, and then we got some medium melee cavalry, Typhali cavalry. Is that how you say it? Typhali? Is that how you say it?
Sounds like it, Typhali, yeah.
And they are over here guarding that flank. All right, so way over here across this big deserty area with nothing else. Oh, well, first of all, we got a bunch of rocks.
It's a cavalry break.
Oh, okay. So, all right, that's going to keep the cavalry from coming up there. That's a glitch, by the way. If you can see that on the screen, I'm not too happy with that. But, all right, then what we got here is...
Ballista.
Scorpio.
Yeah.
From the Simpsons music. Scorpio, he's the man.
Yeah.
I don't remember how... Do you remember how one goes, Troy?
No.
I don't. Now, all of a sudden, though, I am thinking of the name Max Power.
So, yeah, basically...
So that's going to be the name of our general on this side.
Max Power. The Roman...
Max Power versus Versace. And actually, it makes sense, because you can imagine the Romans naming a general Max
Power. I was just thinking he's Maximilian Power, actually.
Maximilian Powerless.
Powerless, yes. We got medium crossbow infantry. They're a little bit more armored on this side.
Oh yeah. They're better.
Slingers,
skirmishers,
light skirmishers. So there's a whole line of bowmen and skirmishers, backed up by heavy spear infantry. All right, and a lot of that, and then heavy melee, and in the very back, the heavy artillery.
Somewhere way in the back there is a French spy over watching this saying, You cowards, no matter how much army you have no soul.
That's right.
I want to see soul. Come and invade us. We'll show you soul.
I think they did a while ago. It was called the, what are they called? The, whatever. Anyway, Scole Palatine.
This is Palace Cavalry.
Oh, okay. And I think that, so their commander is probably Maximum.
Ah, the pretty boys.
Maximilius Paurus is in here somewhere. Or Maximilian Paurus. Oh, well. Anyway, the one who looks most like Homer. So those are our sides. Let's take a look. You know what? I'm going to go on this side because that glitch seems to be on the...
You know, it's unfortunate. Just once, I wish we would do a scenario where the two sides actually start some distance apart.
All right. Oh, yeah.
That way we can actually have 2 or 3 days of riding to the battlefield.
Oh, that's right. We can look from this side. I completely forgot about that. All right.
Strategic level.
Yeah.
So the ones on the right there are in, as we indicated, far eastern Europe. And the ones on the left look like what, Maine?
Yeah, exactly. Well, actually, the ones on the left, that's the goth kids, and the ones on the right, they're the jocks. All right, so let's play this, and then let's take a look at the tactical map, see how they move. All right, so you got the cavalry is rushing up ahead, looks like probably scouting,
and they're heading.
And you got the archers moving up there as well.
Range. It shows this thing shows their range of their arrows.
Yeah, well, where they were starting to move, it's yeah, showing some of their movement. We're going to see the Visigoth infantry moving there, or what they're ordering. And the other side, I don't think we're going to necessarily see.
They're heading. Looks like these guys are heading right for the cavalry break.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's take a look over here. All right, so they're moving up to the cavalry break. Oh no, they're going to move around it. They're going to kind of scout up there.
Yeah, they probably saw it, and they're running from the onagers.
Yep, the onagers. Like, okay, we don't want a piece of that.
And the crow said, "Look."
Yeah, I like how the vultures are like.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
the vultures are already there.
Oh, I thought that was Gandalf over here.
Hey, I like how they're dodging the rocks. Like coming like, nope, nope.
Not going this way. No.
Well, meanwhile, the infantry's moving up behind them. They're like, all right. They're kind of creating the screen. The Romans, I don't think, are moving at all. Oh, finally they hit. The onager hit some guys.
Yeah, they hit a lot of guys.
Oh, they're making a mistake. They're going to go over that break.
Break.
Yeah, watch them get slowed down here. Oh, they see it. They're like, oh, nope. Oh, we're going to get away from those rocks. Get away from the rocks. Oh, and now, yeah, the Romans are starting to maneuver towards them.
Now, that is a mistake.
Yeah, I think...
That is a mistake.
The Visigoths seem...
Because they're pulling their center away.
Yeah.
And that's going to it's going to allow their infantry to come in.
Right. You can see, yeah, and maybe that's the point. It might have been what the cavalry's doing.
That's the point of it. It's to pull their center out of line.
Yeah, although it looks like the Romans figured that out, and now they're reforming to take on the infantry coming up. But it is kind of mixing them up here a little bit.
Yeah.
They're having to kind of
with that kind of response that the Romans had just there back in my hometown, we had kind of a name for it growing up and doing simulations like this. We called it stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, there they've reformed now, though. So that cavalry, unfortunately, out there is like, oh, well, we didn't exactly do anything. However, they are causing the onager to concentrate on them rather than the upcoming infantry, which maybe that'll pay off. But then again, they probably need that cavalry, so maybe that wasn't such a good idea. They're continuing to move it, though. You can see the cavalry just keeps on moving, but they're spinning.
They're pounding that cavalry. It's going to be weakened. They're going to start losing ground to keep.
Well, in fact, they've lost one now. Yeah, so they've really sacrificed that cavalry to distract the Romans.
They've got the infantry, the skirmishers out to try to break up that infantry.
Yeah, they're trying to get in place. Oh, the Romans are really shifting over towards the right. Oh,
yeah, interesting.
They found an opening here, right here in this line.
Right in the middle,
if
yeah.
They can shoot for it.
If they if they can break into that line.
Can the Visigoths react and actually...
Nice arrow pattern.
Yeah, it kind of it's hitting them there. I mean, the Romans have really created a flank there. If the Visigoths can jump on them, they might be able to really do some damage.
But the Visigoths aren't doing anything.
They aren't. They're just sort of sitting there.
I don't think.
You see they're getting in place.
But they're building up forces right here to try to stop them.
Yeah. The problem is the Visigoths, they have their opportunity right now. Now's the time to move. Yeah, they're shooting some a little bit.
Oh, they're off range.
If they're in open...
That's going to hurt.
Oh, and the Romans, you can see they're putting their shields up.
They're doing a testudo.
Yeah. And so they're going to slow down. The Romans are really broken up here. This is the opportunity of a lifetime for the Visigoths,
If they
and
can
yet they're
get
not
in.
moving. There we go. Now they're starting to move in on them. The Romans are really moving.
The Visigoths need to move everybody. They need to
And
get
they're
the
using
whole,
cavalry
Yeah.
Why
They're
are they
using-
doing that?
because
oh, my
they don't,
goodness.
because they're barbarians.
Yeah, they just kind of run in. There we go. And here they come in.
And
They're going to take out a
here
little
we
bit of that
go.
line, hitting them in the flank. Now,
That was a mistake. They have been surrounded.
yeah. Well, they are moving out of them there. They
Can't stand there very long.
Yeah, they did stab them. It was kind of like a jab, I think. I think they just simply did a right hook there, or not a right hook, more like just a jab. And now they're getting out of there. But the one problem is in this period, so many people have spears. And look at that; they are just knocking them down as they run.
Yeah.
So you really can't do a lot of
Oh,
those.
then these guys are going to be hurt badly. Now,
Oh.
if they can, they're light
The
infantry.
shirtless guys?
Yeah, they're light infantry. If they can surround these guys, they have a chance. They head straight into them, they're going to get.
You mean like they are?
Yeah,
Just like they're doing?
It's like they're doing here?
Well, they are coming around, but they're, it's like a lot of them on one guy, but like you say, Cliff, they're going at their front. They really need to go around them.
Classic example of
Now
what
here's
kind
the
of
thing.
movement-
Here's the cavalry. If they can turn that flank, and they're going for the skirmishers,
Skirmishers.
and there's more heavy infantry right here.
There, yeah. So they're kind of going after the wrong targets, aren't they?
Yes.
Now, of course, they have actually broken up one of the units, and they are kind of starting to do this round, but they.
But
Ooh!
they're bunching up, and they're giving the onagers a perfect target.
Oh yeah. They still have, in fact, not only the onager, but also that ballista is still
ballistas.
back there.
Here comes the other side's heavy infantry.
Oh, and they're doing their.
The Testudo,
Testudo, yeah.
They work for the Romans. They fought with the Romans.
So they know how to do all
They know
that.
how to do this.
So now they're well actually the shirtless guys have I know they're foxmen, but I'm going to call them You know what I want to call them is Chippendales. The Chippendales.
Chippendales.
They have gone. Well, here let's look at the tactical map here. In fact, let's pause it for a second. Take a look at the tactical map because there's a lot happening here now. All right, so it looks like they've set up their what's it called their
Wow.
bowmen around here.
Could this battlefield be any more of a cluster?
It really is. There's not really any lines, and I think, as much as it seemed like a foolish move at the beginning of the Visigoths to move their cavalry around there, it turned out to be...
broken up that line.
Yeah, because the Romans made the mistake of
They're
chasing after them.
Yeah, and they've scattered out, and that was a mistake. That's a big mistake, because they've got a whole line of heavy infantry almost completely surrounded.
Yeah, exactly. The Visigoths are going to take out those Romans right there. Now you're going to wind up having where it started east-west, it's now going to be south-north.
And worse, the onagers and ballista are all open to attack.
Open to attack, yeah, exactly. Now, they don't have any cavalry that can get right
Yeah,
there. Their cavalry are
The
back there.
Visigoths have not taken advantage of that fact.
Yeah,
That's
that's...
right.
They should be taking some cavalry around.
Yep. I mean, the cavalry now is over here, so they'd have to go through, but they need to kind of sweep around
Yeah,
to
they
the
need
bottom
to
and
send
then
at
up.
least one unit back around.
Yeah, because they're taking some heavy hits from those
There
onagers.
they are.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's continue this thing, see how it goes here. They are sending their spears out after them, but they're getting hit from the side there.
Yeah.
It's not very good when you're moving one way and getting hit from the other direction. And, it's crossbowmen, so they're going to get hit themselves hit pretty bad.
They're getting crossbowmen at this range.
Where are they going?
They've surrendered. This line
Oh, yeah, that
these
line's
guys
surrendered. So yeah, they should be going after. Actually, what they should do is send the light infantry after those crossbowmen. But instead, they're trying to chasing after. No, we're gonna get you.
They're surrendered, and they're being pulled into a trap.
Yeah, they're going right into there.
See, these guys are all maneuvering into this. They're going to lower them into here. These guys will come down here. We'll take them.
Yeah. Now they're starting to show
And
their
this
shoot their
Is
spears
that a
down.
hill there?
Yeah, it's a
Yep.
big hill, so that's where
they've got to fight their way up. Bad.
Now the light skirmishers are. Well, now here's the thing: where
They're
the
not giving up.
Oh, here we go. Here's what the Romans have done. Look at it. They took that hill. That's what they were wanting to do. They moved up there and took that hill. So now it is a south-north. You have the Visigoths instead of on the west fighting the east.
Yeah.
They're on the south fighting the north.
And this unit that was surrounded by itself has chased their archers off.
Yeah, so now you have one unit. Here, let's pause this and look at this. This is crazy. You have one unit of the Romans, a spear unit of the Romans, behind the line of the Visigoths, and the Visigoths have all this cavalry over here. Oh, it looks like they're pointed up the hill, so they're getting up that hill. And this long line of infantry chasing after these skirmishers. and their archers are all sort of scattered over here on the right flank.
Mhm.
However, I think the onager's been abandoned because
Yeah.
because you saw these guys. I mean, it shows the onager,
Yeah.
but it's just the men from it. So they've apparently abandoned it,
Wow.
and the ballista.
And there's Roman cavalry sitting right there on top of this hill.
Yep. So yeah, it looks like
Two whole units of Roman cavalry that are
light.
fresh.
Yeah, light and medium. So yeah, this is going to become. I think what's about to happen is they're probably going to reform, and you're going to see a north-south battle rather than an east-west one. This is pretty crazy.
Well, the Visigoths again. Once again, we see one side not taking advantage of what is handed to them,
Yeah.
and stubbornly, yeah, sticking to a strategy that too much. They're not allowing
They let their
themselves
blood get up.
flexibility.
They
Yeah.
let their blood get up.
Now look at this. They are sending their archers out after these archers, but it's winding up being a foot race.
Yeah, but well, it's a foot race because you can only chase as fast as the other guy can run away.
Yeah, exactly. Now they're going to just fire
Now
back
it's
and
a
forth.
duel.
Oh, nice. Wow.
I like how they're loading. They're like leaning down, and I guess I should keep my eye on the other battle. I think they're mostly just setting up over there. But look at that. So it's just these guys are just going to fire back and forth, and it looks like oh oh no, I thought that was the spearmen. Okay, so the Visigoths are bringing in some more
Archers.
So now they're going to just outdo them. But I'm really fascinated over here. These spearmen are slowly making their way back. Maybe going to try to.
They're going to come up behind these guys,
Our
or
men have given
they
up
can
and are
either
running for their
take these guys
lives.
from behind or go up and slaughter those poor archers back.
Yeah, that's true. They could take that, or they could rejoin their own line. Oh, it looks like the Roman archers. Nope, they're still. Oh, wait a minute. So the Visigoth ones are now starting to form to go after these guys, but the Roman archers are still there.
Yeah.
So they're just getting hit from the side. They're like, nope, don't worry about them. Just keep on moving. Don't worry about the fact that you're getting hit in the side. It looked like they were retreating earlier, so that's probably the thing.
Kids.
Goth kids. Those damn goth kids.
No battlefield acumen.
Spending all night at Village Inn and not getting anything but coffee. Those, I hate
Coffee
that.
and cigarettes and worrying about their makeup.
Yeah, exactly. We're not vampires. We're goth.
When I was their age, I was
Men have
debating
broken and are
the Battle of
fleeing.
the Bulge tactics with my friends.
Yeah.
At
Nerd.
Gin over coffee.
Nerd.
Who's
So, yeah,
that's
Visigoth-
surrendered.
Oh well, didn't surrender, but they were running off. But now, okay, now they're reforming and they're gonna keep going. Hey, it's not fun getting shot in the flank.
Yeah, no kid.
So now, okay, they're gonna finally turn around, but then the Roman archers are slowly making their way back over to their line.
And where are the Romans going?
Yeah, what are they doing at this point? Looks like
It looks like they're arranging to take on the Visigoths.
Yep, and the
hill.
Visigoths are running off.
yeah, the Visigoths. Now everybody's on the hill. Everybody's like, hey, you know what? Where's gonna be a good place for a fight on the hill? Oh, and here the cavalry all hit each other.
Yeah, the massive melee here.
Well, I'll give the A cheer to the Visigoths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cavalry.
But this is
Right.
also, they're fighting light cavalry.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Oh, here we go. Here's
We have discovered the enemies. Our
some
men
more cavalry
run
on
from
cavalry
the
action.
enemy.
Heavy cavalry versus light shock cavalry.
Yeah.
So the initial hit would go to the Romans, but after that, it's going to go to the Visigoths here.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then you can see some shootings going in. Oh, and now here comes the Romans with medium cavalry in a diamond formation. Not diamond, but
And they're surrounding the cavalry.
yeah, so that's going to go... Oh, but there, the Visigoths are making a move on the left flank there.
Yeah,
They're
they
going
are.
around and hitting the guy. Oh, but then these
So-
guys are running off. Medium shot cavalry.
They're trying to make their way around behind.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
after the guys who surrender.
No, they're
Oh,
chasing after
God.
them. Oh, and here we go. Here's some more of the light melee cavalry of the Romans. Here, let's pause this thing. Look, there's one guy just running back and forth. You see this? This guy just keeps running back and forth for some reason. But, alright, so, where do we even start here? Alright, let's look at the far picture. Alright. So, yeah, the lines seem to be, okay, well, here's the Visigoths and here's the Romans, but you have still some Roman spearmen back there.
Yeah.
You got these Roman cavalry running off this way, and these Visigoth cavalry running off that way, and then two Visigoth cavalry hitting from there. They're basically the Ornagar crew that they're basically running over. And they're going to get in behind, but it looks like they're kind of doing that hammer anvil thing where you got the this cavalry holding them while this one runs around behind them. But the question is, will this cavalry last long enough?
Yeah, that's the problem.
You know.
Will they last?
You know what we need here? I mean, neither of these guys deserve to win. What we need are some good old Vikings to come down from the north and just wipe them out.
Well, and here also you've got spearmen against the cavalry.
This is like watching the Browns and the Lions.
That's sad, but true. Now you see the archers are trying to move their way up there and getting hit by some infantry. This is over on this part of the hill. And these archers, these Roman archers that just keep getting ignored, just keep on picking away at some of these the Visigoth archers. And there's some more infantry up. Oh, but that's the command unit, I think. That's heavy melee infantry.
The Palatine Guard.
Yeah.
These are guard units.
So this will be here probably the guy with one of these shields is probably the commander. Well, anyway, all right. Well, let's take a look. Let's see how it continues here. But and you still have the shirtless guys, the Chippendale guys out here still in reserve, and some spearmen who are not engaged yet. All right. The edge seems to be going to the Romans at this point.
At this point.
Oh, I was following this cavalry who are running off the board. All right. Where's that cavalry? Oh, there we go. Came back around.
Both Versace
The men are ready.
and Maximus
Stand
Howard.
Oh, here's some spearmen coming up on the on Chippendales.
Chippendales are going to be attacked on their flank.
On their flank. They're apparently
That
looking.
just doesn't sound
Enemy
right.
Oh, there we go.
Turn to the battle.
Oh, throwing spears into their shields.
Which is not a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh my God! These are Dacians.
Oh, is that what they're called?
That type of
Oh, the type of sword?
They used to get
The men of
the Romans would have to
running for
use
their lives.
a sleeve of armor
Yeah.
when they're fighting on their sword arm, because those halberds, long sword, would take an arm off.
Oh, okay. So that was what they're doing. So apparently they did that to the infantry, but the cavalry, the scout equites came in and took out both of those infantry. But we still have one Chippendale group left. It looks like the Visigoth infantry came in there and got hit from a lot of different sides, and they're being taken off, especially because you still have, what is this? The
guard.
The guard coming in. There's that one guy with a yellow shield.
That's the qualifier.
Oh, the qualifier is leading the charge against whatever's left.
He's the flag guy.
Oh, all right. And then you have what was a Visigoth leader again? What's his name again?
Versace.
Versace is in here somewhere, because that little star means it's his command, and he's up against. He's surrounded by a lot of.
If they kill him, it's over.
It is over, yeah. In fact, actually, you can see there's not very much left of Versace's forces. Cavalry
They're
over
scattered.
here. Yeah.
The Romans have managed to scatter these guys all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, this is what happens when you let a fashion designer lead an army.
He always tends to do that. I tell Versace over and over, don't do that.
Yeah, it's like, they may look good, they're just not good fighters.
Well, and he probably designed these costumes too for these guys, the Chippendale. Oh, and the cavalry just ran into them, and
And they are slaughtering them.
I don't think the ones with the swords. They're meant to take off arms.
Yeah, these are the Dacians.
The men flee the field of
These are hard fighters. These
Shameful
guys.
disgrace.
Oh, but they are actually holding their own against the cavalry, but they do
But
have
they're
some
not
spearmen
gonna-
coming in.
They're not going to hold on against heavy infantry.
They're just gonna run into them.
Yeah, well, they're
Screw
Dacians.
you. We're just gonna take you on. We're gonna. Oh yeah, they are really getting hurt. Meanwhile, over here you have the spearmen getting surrounded. They're trying to hold on as long as they can, and they're just getting surrounded on all sides and destroyed. And then, okay, here we go. There goes the commander. It is over.
Troy's like the person at the
running from the
football game
enemy.
who sees them lose. I'm going to my car. I'm leaving now.
Oh, but Chippendales are still around. We got Dale. Oh, damn it, Dale. That was it. Well, that'll do it for this really sad slaughter. Thank you all for watching.
Oh,
Be sure to
that's
subscribe.
sad. That's just sad.
Just don't cry too hard. Happy gaming, everybody.
God.